Hello everyone, my name is Caitlin Perry and today I am here to discuss my research topic, which was decrease of physical activity time in schools. This research video project is for my English portfolio. Some of the reasoning for my research was that time given for physical activity has seen a major decrease in recent years, whether this be in a physical education class, recess time, and just physical activity within a regular classroom. We've seen it decrease over the years. We also have seen obesity rates increase over the years, especially in younger children. We have seen more and more young students coming in with a higher obesity rate than the students in the past. We also have seen that participation has decreased in physical education classes overall. Some of the research methods I used were talking with professionals in the field, whether this was a physical education teacher or any teacher in the school. I just wanted to get a different perspective on why or why not we should be giving more time for physical activity. I also use the NDSU's library online databases for journals or just articles that were professional, along with some other sites that were relevant to my topic. Some of the influences on time and participation, we can see that gym is a secondary subject and other subjects like math and English are primary subjects, and that can lead to a decreased amount of time given to the secondary subject. It's seen as not as important, and so forth. We also see that physical education has become an option, whether it be in middle school, they might only have to take it for 1 or 2 years, and in high school, they might have to take it for 2 years, or they could take a different class to receive the physical education credits. We also see that teaching styles can lead to a decrease in participation, and with a lower participation, it's most likely not going to be given as much time. We also see that gender influences participation, especially in high school. We see more females not wanting to participate in a physical education class. We can also see that sport profile does happen within physical education classes, and that can lead to lower participation rates as well. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the level of difficulty in the class. That can lead to lower participation. If the class is too hard, most likely kids will not want to participate, and they will not be willing to put in the time to take the class. Some of the effects of decreased time and participation, we've seen it time and time again, a higher obesity rate. We see it in our younger kids nowadays, but it's definitely been on the climb over the years. We also see a decrease in mental health wellness. Physical activity is known to boost the mental health, and without it, and with kids not participating and not getting the recommended time for physical activity, it definitely takes a toll on a student's mental health. We also see lower test scores. This does not have a direct correlation in saying that physical activity is going to boost test scores overall, but it does have an effect on test scores. Lastly, physical education is seeing a decrease in the time given to the class. Participation rates in physical education classes has decreased, and physical activity has decreased in all students, whether that be during the school day or after the school day. We can see that physical activity has decreased. So what can we do about it? Some of the possible solutions that I have come to with my research findings would be different types of physical education classes, possibly a beginner's, an intermediate, just to get someone going. They might feel a little bit more comfortable if they're a beginner and it was a beginner class. Incorporating physical activities in regular classes. I know there are a lot of ways to incorporate just a little bit of movement in a regular class. We can also use new technology to help increase participation, whether that be heart rate monitors or Dance Dance Revolution. I know many students love using technology to increase physical movement, and they think it's cool, especially when they get to use it in school. So that would be another way. You can create a welcoming environment for all students. Like I said in the first possible solution, you could create a beginner class, and that would more or less be a welcoming environment for newer students to being physically active. You can also teach why physical activity is important now and for the future. Here are the sources that I used. Thank you all. Have a nice day.